Whoa, hey, we're back. Back for more Disco Elysium.
Let's go disco.
Let's go Disco! In the last episode, we talked to this guy, and we also talked to a bunch of philosophy boys. But now we're going to talk to more people and explore some more. You know.
We also need to work on making money.
Yes, we do need to get $30.
We are getting.
We need to get 30 real.
We are rapidly getting towards the end of the day, and we are still, what, 30?
Yeah, we need 30 real
short?
We need 30 real total, so we're 26 short. But let's look around and try to figure stuff out. Well, so these months you had a bag. Dang. Guess we don't have a bag though.
This Postlovantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front.
Good mail delivery box, or fuck you, mail delivery box.
I like number 1. We're changed, man.
We're changed, man. We've grown better. We're already crazy. We talked to the city. Let's talk to the...
The box seems happy. Eat shit pig, fucked by the coon, and St. G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox also.
Been there, post love and share. Mail collection box. Been there. Mail collection box, you should man the fuck up. I feel you.
I guess 2.
I've been there, yeah.
The mail collection
or
box
1.
seems cathartic, thankful even. So, and then suddenly, you see it. Over all the other graffitos, someone has, using the tip of a very sharp knife, cut the words, Revachol forever.
Goddamn. This Revachol
Okay.
be
Let's go shivers.
very cool and normal shivers. Who's this? Who are these folks?
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, alright?
With his
I'm
big
trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
Thank you, weird misogynistic Frenchmen.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never.
Alright, got this ball time. I shouldn't ask what the game is first, before I just start balling.
God.
Should we
I
start
really
balling?
want to do number 1. Because I'm afraid
Number
number
two's
2
really
will cause
funny.
an altercation.
Number 2 is really
Yeah,
funny, but also
yeah,
we're for sure
but-
gonna piss off these old Frenchmen.
Yeah, and I mean, we might be able to take them. Probably not, though. Let's ask what the game is.
No, you got this. There's the ball. You're the game.
Ballin'! But at what cost? Holy shit. Hand-eye version of medium 10, grab the ball and show them how it's done.
God.
Don't get involved in the game, better observe them first. I should probably observe first.
Yeah, let's observe first.
See?
Maybe that'll make it easier.
Your munching and complaining have ruined my concentration.
Small wooden ball in the sand, missing it by a meter.
Could the objective of the game be to throw the metal ball so it lands by the wooden ball?
Probably.
Ah, mon Dieu. The pain in my back is unbearable.
What is that?
I can't
Bocce ball?
even say if it's in my back or hip anymore.
No?
Feels like it's in both.
I hope you pass out from it, you goddamn jellyfish. Men like you are the reason this nation is sinking.
Shush. Ignore them. They don't know what they're doing. They're old. You are letting down yourself and the team. Get in the damn game already.
Wait, what team we're at on it, coach? How hard do you want to ball, Raven?
Dude, I guess we already have an idea. I'm on it, coach.
I'm on it, coach.
Eyes on the ball, Dinky
Gonna
Winky.
get... Okay.
Oh.
Oh, that's much more achievable.
No, it got worse.
Oh, it got worse?
Yeah, it used to be a 78,
Oh,
now
wait.
it's a 50, and I can show you, I think. No, it doesn't go back.
I completely misunderstood how I thought. Okay.
Only time
Yeah,
folks
you know
don't get
what?
involved in the game or try our best.
Try our best.
Okay.
We are Icarus.
Let's throw that ball. No.
Let's go.
We're gonna hurt
We have
ourselves
yet
throwing
to-
that ball.
We have
Yep.
This felt wrong. Wrong like touching your sister's breast.
What the fuck?
You threw your
What the
sister's
fuck?
breast.
Mon Dieu!
What the fuck?
Good job, officer. That was an excellent throw.
God damn.
There are no
have to play
two
their ball
more
game
harmful
wrong.
words an athlete can hear than good job. And this was downright embarrassing.
Dang. Oh my god, we hit the this is the 9/11 of ballin'.
God. Hold on. Why did it feel so wrong?
That throw was terrible, you know it. Don't even mock me. I thought something way more spectacular would happen. What do you think, Raven?
I think number 1.
Yeah.
Your muscle memory knew what to do and went for it. But there were gaps. Yeah, gaps you tried to fill with thinking. We don't think in sports. We do.
Physical fit is very cool.
It felt like you were going for a thrust or a lunge. There was definitely gonna be jumping. Maybe you scored a point, but this is a fiasco.
Dang. The throw's terrible and you know it. You're gonna need to mock me.
What are you talking about? You just executed a pretty much perfect pétanque throw.
With
Oh,
a pinch of fear.
How are you ever going to get the officer's shit off your nose, Gaston? Or even climb out of his ass?
dang. Hard throw, well, he did. Well, he still feel defeated. That's just how Johnny Ball game is extraordinary. I was going for something cool, but I screwed up, like always.
I kind of like number 2.
Yeah, that's how Johnny Ball game is.
Right. Was the demonstration it? Or do you still need something from us, officer?
Yes, officer.
Yes,
No,
What
no,
do
that was
we
about
need
it.
from this gentleman?
No, I will
No,
tell
no,
you,
that
because I
was
might as
it.
well
We're
fun
good
fact,
here.
because I've gone past this before. If you pass either of those hand-eye coordination checks, what you do for ballin' is throw the ball as hard as you can into the river. And they go, shit!
God. I'm kind of glad we failed that.
Yeah!
Hey, what the
That's the
fuck?
other thing, there are checks that you just don't want to pass. Yeah, you throw that ball as hard as you can into the river.
By
You die, and they go, well, I can't get our
observing-
fucking ball back. And you go, shit, and you have to go on a whole side quest to go get a new ball.
That's wild.
Do anything about the man who hanged himself in the backyard wearing rags? Seen him playing hanging in a crater. I saw the statue of Philip III near the roundabout. Let's go down the
Thank
list.
you for your time. Yeah, let's get on the list.
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely.
And most of the
In
locals.
Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them?
But you don't have a problem with the cops?
Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
Okay. So again, you don't know anything.
If I knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I'm an old man, not a coward. The daily business of the riffraff no longer concerns me.
Damn.
This is a man
Kinda like
with a
him.
lot of past, but little present, and almost no future.
Well, yeah, it's like 70.
I like number 2.
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
Well, that's fun.
I do. Fire from heavy artillery.
Damn.
Oh,
Heavy artillery fire, you say? That's the best kind of artillery fire. Very interesting.
Okay, it's great look by Artillery Fire
thank
White.
you.
I mean, like, this is certified. I wish there was a okay, cool for some of these guys
Yeah,
because, like,
yeah.
I could guess why Martinet got fucking shelled.
Why what?
Point.
Why was it
Because
heavy
that's what
artillery?
happens when communards hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
Wait, who are the communards again? Did he use artillery fire against them? Maybe we can do a history lesson later.
Yeah, maybe
one or
number
two
3.
off. Or, I mean, we always want to know.
That's the.
We're inquisitively minded.
that's fair. But that is also the okay and button we were just talking about.
You know, fair.
Let's do number 1.
Number 1.
Commies, communists, socialists, anarchists, call them what you like. They just chose a name to feel special. Senseless sentimentality.
Dang. Did you use our hill fan? Maybe just hits your life later.
Yeah, maybe number 2.
Yep.
Fine.
Feel like this isn't
What
going
do you
anywhere.
want now, then?
Useful.
I saw a statue of Philip III near the roundabout.
Ah, yes.
cool.
King Philip III on his steed. A reminder of what Revachol once was.
Oh no, this guy's a...
Oh, absolutely.
This
At
guy's
the
a
mercy of a
traditionalist.
cocaine-snorting tyrant who emptied the treasury so he could sleep on a bed of gold.
Cocaine? Cocainum? Sounds like our kind of king. And just imagine what kind of cocaine the king would have had.
A superpower, feared and respected. A testament to what this country can be under the leadership of a true king. Someone who knows how to rule.
I should drinking rule. What was that about cocaine? Let's talk about something else. Probably the first one.
Yeah.
Decisively, without fear of offending the sensibilities of the frail and weak-minded among his subjects. This is something the insurgents never understood.
Should Mueller take care of his people for himself? Powerful leader who's not afraid to do must be done. That's what this country needs. I'm not sure how to feel about that.
I kind of like 1 or 3.
Yeah. Probably 1, considering.
Yeah.
A nation is only as strong as its leader. That's why it was such madness to try to...
Don't get started on that again. What happened, happened.
Dang. I mean, the thing is, it's literally the opposite.
Thank
A
you.
nation is literally just a collection of the people that live there. It's as strong as its weakest people.
The Carabiner doesn't reply, but his entire being communicates unbreakable resolve.
Probably talk about something else.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's not ask about the cocaine.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah, I think that's about it.
Alright, bye, Patonka guys.
What's that green dot over there? Top left corner.
That's an observation. We've been having observations.
It is.
Bitch, we've been having observations. The fact that you didn't notice means that you have not been having observation. What was
Oh, no,
it?
I just meant what was it? I didn't know if we had already looked at it or not.
Yeah, fair.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder.
You know, fair.
Let's go.
Okay.
You know, fair, Kim.
Little does Kim know that this bench was incremental in the
It was
murder.
the murder weapon.
It was the murder weapon. They brought the bench over to raise
It's like
it
Yakuza.
in
It's like a
trade.
Yakuza fight. Picks up the bench and beats you to death with it.
It's a special ability of the bench. Upon reducing you to 0, it hangs you in a tree.
It blinds like a stand ability.
What's wrong with it?
Which one, man? Oh hey, old plastic bag
handbag.
fridge. It was that thing they said about cans. I think it's time to use the bag.
Oh, we can equip things?
Yeah, we can equip things.
Tools in our hands?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anytime we start collecting cans. I think we're gonna be able to pay off our hotel room.
Hey, by the way, does that mean we can equip the wire cutters and go cut the guy down?
I mean, the actual difficulty would be climbing the tree to get that guy down, I presume.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum,
Dang.
rendering the machine
Poor little
permanently
viewer, pat,
inaccessible.
take your head, look inside. Poor little viewer.
Maybe...
The metal feels
Yeah.
cold and wet under your palm. It looks unhygienic.
Damn.
Probably some kids.
A simple but clever solution to ruin in a coin-operated viewer. It took ingenuity. A thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word Onuk written on the other side, with N and C scribbled
It's Kuno.
backwards.
It's good now.
Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts, lanky weather-worn wooden planks, an X-shaped cross topping its tower.
Nifty.
The church looks old and weather-worn. There are no lights in the windows. Around the large wooden building, you see chunks of sea ice gathered on the beach, and a small tent set up on the ice.
That's pretty cool.
Cool. So it is considerably colder that way.
Yep.
This coin-operated viewer
Ooh, it's
is
only
facing
76
south.
coin.
The instruction manual says
Oh, you don't
to
have much money.
insert
You know what?
25 centimes and pull the handle while looking inside.
We're gonna come
Then
back to
use
it.
the
Yeah, think-
focus knob to
Think about how
zoom
much
in
money we've
if
made
necessary.
in the last like half an hour in game.
I'd say in the
I
last
think
20
we can-
seconds. Considering
Yeah,
I
exactly.
collected 3 bottles.
And we know where the thing is to go collect more bottles. So I say
Yeah.
fuck it.
Okay.
Your money disappears into the coin slot. A clunk, the ring of metal.
Well, then we'll look
The
inside.
curtains on the display open. You lean in to catch the view. It's blurry, different blues and greens. In the middle of the shimmer stands a drab grey shape, like a ghost. The lenses shift. The ghost sharpens into an islet in the bay. In the ruins, a man-made structure is visible. A half-sunken sea fort. Its concrete almost reconquered by nature.
Nifty.
It looks as if it was abandoned quite some time ago. Nothing but a rotten tooth remains of the anti-aircraft tower. A lonely birch tree grows out of it.
Damn.
Its leaves ripped from it by the winter wind.
Hanging there, little one. There ruins some kind of building there.
I like number 1.
Yep.
We've been very
The little
sympathetic to
brave
objects so
birch
far.
tree
I kind
seems
of
to wave
like. I kind
back
of like the idea
in
of
the
keeping that
wind.
going.
Yeah. There's a bit of
Really?
building there.
I don't have the eyesight to make it out.
Dang. Alright, more bottles of jam.
Ooh.
Bottles and cans.
Bottles and cans.
Let's go see over here. Hey, how's it going?
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
Hello? I am the law. Hi.
Hi. I like hi.
Are
Hi.
you interested in a new and exciting book?
What kind of store is this anyway? It's okay if I ask some questions.
No, not really. Walks away.
No, bye.
I hate
Worst
reading,
investigating.
actually.
I hate reading and I hate
am the law.
investigating. I hate talking to people and reading, which is why I'm a cop.
Pulls her gun on her. Oh, no, wait, we can't. We lost it.
Releases the plasma rifle.
The plasma rifle.
Fun fact: this is recorded way after the first batch. Raven, have you been aware of what I named episode 4 where we mentioned the plasma rifle?
No, I do not know what the name. I do not remember any of the names.
Episode 4, or is it thumbnail title? Is ACAB. All cops are plasma.
That's fucking hilarious.
Right?
I love that.
Yeah. What kind of store is this anyway?
It's a bookstore, sir.
Yeah.
We sell books, postcards, and some board games. It's called Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
That's a really bad bookstore name.
Whoa.
That's like a
Yeah.
subset.
Whoa. Hold your horses, little girl.
Encyclopedia has no idea what is a book, what is a postcard, what is a board game. Don't
You're
really say all these
ridiculous.
things.
I know all these things. Okay. We
Yeah.
are the law. What is a book, though? Right? I like the idea that we became a detective.
Yeah, what do you
without
think it
ever
is?
knowing what a book is. Let's do number 4.
Yeah, we hate reading and talking to people. That's why we became a
You're
detective.
fooling nobody.
Don't you sass me. I said I know all these things. I do, goddammit.
And I do. God damn it, number
Sir.
2.
Are you okay? You've been standing
Her
here
face looks
silently for a while
overreacted.
now.
Okay, ask some
Okay,
questions.
sir. I'll try to answer
What's a
any
book?
questions you have. I hope they're about books.
What's your
They
name?
My name is
are.
Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock. Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
Why are you standing here in the cold anyway?
Yeah, I like that
I'm
one.
signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd
could have,
miss
like, a
out on
sign.
the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers her face, smiling. But she's cold.
Damn, that sucks, dude.
We go like that in some way. I just don't word store on maybe. Such a good trip you are already, learning to survive the hard work.
I could help by
Hey.
dismantling the free market.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I only empathize with objects. You small child.
Yeah, we hate people.
No.
I mean, that is what Max
no-
Shivers is, to be fair. You're so busy talking to the city you can't talk to people.
I'm kinda okay with number 1.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Kind of you to offer, sir.
Say,
What could you do to help her anyway?
I should have word for store on it, maybe. Probably 1. That doesn't immediately get across all the tone. Like, the tone of I'm a bad person, and the tone of I'm a weird, fucked up freak.
I can help by brutally dismantling the free market. I'll make it so you don't even need money. Thank you, sir. Yeah, let's do number 1.
Yeah.
Oh, no, sir. I'm happy to help Mum by luring in customers. Besides, I have some hot juice in my vacuum bottle to keep warm.
Alright. Should he be in school or something?
I like number 3. What's this crime business?
Yeah. Should we go through that?
Yeah, can we go? Let's go number 2. I forgot with this one we can go through the list.
I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
you going to school more important than this?
School's stupid. You're lucky not to be there. What is school, anyway? Probably 1.
I kind of like 1.
Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
No, it is not. It is by filling a niche that cannot be replaced.
There is stress
Yeah.
and unease behind these words.
Sometimes that
She's
stress comes from
reciting
being, like,
etiquette.
an incredible savant at what you do, but, like, you know, you still need to fill a niche. How's
Mum
this
says
going?
it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second, and some kind of doubt in her tense shoulders.
Good to hear it's going well. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about.
Curse in what way? We're an investigator.
Yeah, I want to know.
Cursed in the
we're
way
an
that makes them
insane
say that
investigator.
no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go,
Bankrupt?
Yeah.
exactly. But we've been doing fine so far.
I don't think curses are real. That sounds rather serious. I should probably look into this. Here, your eyes would look through the creaking. One of our goals was to prove to Kim that there's something supernatural happening in this town.
I like number 2.
We can go into the bookstore and ask about the case. But I don't see much more to look into here.
Yes. Please do also look at our wares inside.
Wait, nobody
The postcards and board games are there, sir.
How does this curse manifest itself?
Stroke your chin enough about the curse for now.
Ooh,
Probably
it's either
1.
2 or 3.
I was thinking 1 or 2.
Oh.
What do you know about this real
Yeah.
business, you know?
Let's
might know
have 2.
something.
1.
One.
Nothing really, sir. Mum doesn't allow me to sneak around in the back rooms or the cellar. I don't really know what's there.
Then, how does this curse
Ooh, there's a
manifest?
It
back
does
rooms in
not
the cellar we can sneak
manifest
around in.
itself
Fix
in
the back
any
rooms
way.
so you can get
It does
bored
not
in.
exist. I liked it better when we were talking about whether it's appropriate to stand out in the freezing weather.
But Kim, the plasmic manifestation.
Fine, I'll show you. Is so much funnier too. Fine.
Yeah,
I'll
I'll
show
show
you.
you.
Drags him over.
I'll find a
Shivers.
ghost. I'll fight a
I'll
ghost.
find it.
I'll arrest a ghost. What are you gonna do about that, Kim? Aw?
Yeah, I kind of like number 2. We're gonna go arrest the ghost in front
Anything
of
else you
Kim.
wanted to talk about, sir?
Stroke your chin. Enough about the curse. for
Maybe I
now.
can tell you about some of our books instead.
What's this crime business?
Yeah, what's this crime business?
Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that, and the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals.
Wait, not crime fiction. You know what crime is. Why didn't I want to read about crime? Okay, I get it. Crime, murder gets people going.
I like number 3.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like a puzzle too. You can guess who the criminal is or how the good guys are going to catch him.
I'm a policeman myself, by the
You
way.
don't look much like a policeman.
You know, fair. You know, fair.
Damn.
Well, does a cop look like
okay.
then? Okay, then maybe I'm not a policeman. Or should I stop being one?
I like number 1, but number 2 it feels like a
Number 2 is
real,
so sad.
Like, Yeah, it's like a midlife crisis breakdown. Like, am I even a person?
I mean, that is the thing
Should I
that he
be doing
yelled
this?
before he destroyed his own brain. I don't want to be this type of animal anymore.
That is true. Let's go number 1.
Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
Which is the routine officer who stands grimly over the body of a dead woman. Used to be exactly like that Mullen guy, then he decided to live a little. You know, nobody actually looked at the guy in the picture. This is just a fantasy of a man. It's not your body's work, it's police work. It's your point to your head. Willie the guy, I'll never be as good as Mullen. I should have other questions.
I kind of like number 3, but the problem is our head is not.
No, our head is not there. I kind of like 1.
Wait.
Or 2.
You know, nobody looks.
Honestly, 2's.
I like number 1.
I'm liking 2 better than 1, honestly.
Nah, because I know people in real life who look like that.
Yeah.
What's
It's
that
a
mean?
genetic gamble.
You know, cut loose, raise hell, blow off steam.
And everything's better now, sir?
I don't know.
No. No. Just no.
Why is that?
Look at man, the hideous beast that fell to the cop in disgrace. A man can never be truly happy with who he is. You'll understand when you're older.
Number 3, yeah.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
worry, I'll let
I
life
shouldn't
keep
have said
at
that
ya.
thing about Dick Mullen.
No, number 2. Now we have to tell her about
Head?
our
Yes.
impeccable.
No, it's your soul. Your blue soul.
Thanks, authority.
No, why couldn't
your
Shivers
resilience.
or
Thanks, threshold.
no?
Looks like a Hample man. Who could respect that face? It's not even drawn correctly. He lacks soul. Grit, a total disregard for personal safety. You've got to take the pain. This one guy looks like he'd run with his mom. Ain't got no balls. Probably 1.
Yeah, number 1.
I'm not sure I understand.
I think he's got to have the right stuff. In great sense, the law. No one who would fall weakling like Mullen.
If you say so, sir. He's just a fictional character. He's no match for your soul.
I mean, you're also a fictional
Okay.
character, bitch.
Maybe you can show me some real police work, sir.
Composure 12. Holy
Look in the
shit!
books.
Okay, I'm going to do
I'm
something
not sure
now.
Are we sure we want to do something right now?
Listen,
Fuck it,
I-
yeah.
I've got a +4 to it. My odds are pretty good.
Yeah, but this feels like one of those scenarios where we deduce that
I
their
just need to
business is
roll
gonna
averagely. I just need to roll averagely.
The girl
Yes!
keeps her hands folded, hidden. Why is that?
Why do you keep your hands
What do you
folded?
mean, sir?
She knows where this is going.
No need for it. I'm here to help. Give me a show. Me. I should rather not deduce anything. Every time I deduce, people get hurt.
No, I appreciate it. Sorry about that.
Probably 1 or 2. Show me.
She looks around
yeah.
anxiously. Her hands remain folded. The lieutenant stands by, looking at the two of you with little interest, a facade of true professionalism. He is far more intrigued by the situation than his poise reveals.
You and me, hands up.
She brings out her reddened hands, her nails frayed, nearly chewed down to the flesh.
Dang.
And you
Relatable.
knew this from me keeping my hands folded?
Yes. Super simple. Detective myself.
Actually 2.
Yeah.
Well, that proves nothing. Anyone could do an easy deduction like that.
It was a 12!
She actually is impressed. This is more like a defensive reflex.
Nifty.
Oh, okay.
Figure out why you bite your nails. I got a few reasons in mind. Think so? Fine. All the better. Do something about me. Probably 1.
No,
She's gonna be you're very drunk. And I go, yeah.
She nods, half provocative, half enthusiastic.
You're uptight because of your mother and the pressure she's putting on you. Rest been nibbling on your fingers. Child labor is no. Chew on nails means you're writing to your body. Nope. The intense dedication to the way. It's 1. It's 100% 1.
Yeah.
Maybe so, sir. Okay, I know it's a bad habit, and I shouldn't.
Either way, another ace deduction. Number 1 detective in town. I hope it's entertained you.
But fucking neither of these are good.
I think 2's a
We
little
just pointed
better.
out.
No one's like a
Two's a
huge,
little
like
better.
huge feeling artistic. But like number 2 is like something, you know? Just hanging out.
Yeah, let's go 2.
It was okay, sir.
There's more that can be achieved here. Ask her to do the same.
Think so? Fine, do better. That's what a masculine move. Whatever, kid. I don't need to prove myself to you.
Well, that feels like a dick. Okay, I guess now we have to do number
Yeah.
You're quite sober.
The lieutenant does not flinch at the comment. He does not flinch even a single bit. He is intensely not
Wait, how do you know I'm
flinching.
usually not?
It
Yeah, about
takes
that.
effort.
Maybe the point towards the booze. I'm having a grand time. Oh, sad, my head hurts.
I am also sad, and my head hurts. Okay,
Yep.
it's
I'm
either gonna
sorry,
be...
sir. I hope things get better soon.
There she stands,
Suggestion 11.
swaying
What are you
on
missing
her
here?
feet,
Why does this feel familiar?
assaulted by the early spring
Suggestion,
breeze.
honestly.
She
Same on.
smiles at you. The
There's
whole
no way we
situation
hit two
suddenly
tests in a
feels
row,
familiar.
right?
Somehow.
Right?
We hit
Fucking
258.
try it, though.
Try it. Come on.
Because you
Yes!
know each other. She's been talking to you so openly because you've talked before.
Hang on, so you know me. We've met before. It's like that maybe I should remember. Maybe there's a reason I forgot.
One.
Yep.
Yes, I stand in this spot all the time. You've been running around all week without your shirt on, sir.
That makes sense.
Telling people about being a star or something. I don't really
Oh, thank
understand
God
who
we
those
didn't keep
stars
that
are.
delusion going.
Yeah.
Fucking Christ, I am so glad
Yes,
we didn't
about
do
Superstar Cop of the Apocalypse.
Yeah.
Of course, you stopped
Oh
by
my
a
God,
few
that's
times.
what we've been
You
doing this
certainly look
entire
better than the
time.
last time I saw you.
I doubt that. What do you mean? Oh, that's why she knows that I'm sober. Because I've had this conversation like 4 times.
Yeah, I think number 3. Thanks. I'm
Thanks,
trying.
I'm
Yeah, I can see. You don't have party eyes anymore.
Yeah.
Party eyes. Yes, of course. That makes sense.
I'm not surprised children have seen you running around with party eyes on, he thinks. Not at all.
You know, like a cat in the dark, all big and wide-eyed. It certainly looks odd on a man.
Yeah.
The swiveling eyes of a loony drug addict. That is what she meant. You were probably gurning too. Fuck yeah. You should get some party eyes right now. Snap those sequins on you, boy.
Forget about this. Oh no, this is an internal thought, I think.
Number 1. Yeah.
Oh, baby. That's not what you have to worry about. Worry about the important thing.
Thanks, I've learned something about myself today. Or why didn't you tell me before?
I want to conclude. I don't think
I'm gonna go.
pushing
glad I could
this
help you,
dog
sir.
is a good one.
Yeah, fair. Okay, see you around.
Yeah, I guess we go. I guess if anything, we go in the store now, and we prove to Kim that there are ghosts.
Yep, that ghosts are real and they're involved in the case. I think a ghost hanged that guy. That's how they got him up there. There's no way a grown-ass man could climb up there carrying a guy. So what they have to do is to get a ghost to do it.
Who knows a ghost?
Welcome to
It
the
was
fine
never
and
real.
biographies of famous
It was never
people.
real.
My name is Plaisance. Be welcome,
Okay.
and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
Damn.
Oh, I
A golden
bring ghosts
pendant
in here,
hangs
I'm
around the
sorry.
woman's neck.
Yeah, I'm
in the
running
shape
ghosts.
of
They're gonna
what
go
looks
fight your
like a
ghost.
tiny fish head trapped in amber.
Dang. We're going to be well off enough when you give me some money. I feel like we'll be a... No. Curious pendant wearing, gonna ask you seriously. So, you're the owner of the store?
I want to narrow my eyes at her pendant.
Okay.
Oh yes, helps to have an anchor in these times.
But it's not an anchor, it's a fish.
Okay, yeah. Number 3.
I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
She has fine-tuned her voice to find the most welcoming approach for attracting new customers. It doesn't work.
Thanks. What if you want to buy a book? The girl said mentioned that this place is cursed. Your daughter's the one standing outside the store, right?
Ooh, yeah, 3 then 2.
Probably 3 first, yeah.
Yeah, 3 first.
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl?
Doesn't matter.
Yes, of
course.
Wonderful. Did you talk to her?
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her?
I mean, I was kind of compelled to kick the shit out of you, but you know.
Her opinion of her daughter depends on how well she lured you into the store.
Attention, very polite and helpful. 5 felt some interest. 1 of my friends going to great at a human being. I don't do that. 1 or 4.
Oh. It's gotta be 1.
Yeah.
My precious, Her dedication brings joy
We're
to my
not
heart.
CPS,
If you
so
have
I don't want to
children,
like
I hope
directly
they
cause
turn out as
problems
great
for her
as
that we
Mayonette.
can't help with and then leave.
Yeah, fair. But also, like, it is our moral obligation as a like functional human being to like right injustices in the world. Considering,
That is also true too. It depends on how we'll do it.
the way you're handling your restriction is wrong, and as quite the trooper, she's great value add. I'm here to spend you free market. All specialists made her really anxious. You know, she's been chewing her nails. Okay, let's change the subject. Probably 1. 4 seems really weird out of context. And like 2 and 3 are like, you know, monstrous.
See, I was thinking 4. Try and play to her empathy as a mother. Like, hey, you're.
But I don't think
driving
she
your
is.
daughter to-
I don't think she is empathetic
She
at all,
doesn't have
considering.
much.
We say that and she goes, well, I told her
Yeah.
to stop doing that.
And then we sock her.
Listen.
Throat punch. Let's see.
Probably 1.
Number 1 feels like aggressive though.
Yeah.
We could do 1.
Okay.
Mind your own business, sir. In our society, people don't get to tell each other how to raise their children. It's none of your or anyone's business.
Now we do 3.
Now we do 3.
God, I've told her not to do that.
Yep.
It's disgusting. And I told you to mind your own business. Clearly, you have no idea how hard it is to raise a girl in this economy.
This economy is a mysterious force, like cosmic weather, mysterious and harsh.
I don't think she can do anything about it. Okay, forget it.
I kind of want to do number 1.
I'm gonna do 1 too.
But
She can
Yeah.
if she has enough willpower. This
God.
is what's called growing pains. Life isn't easy. Life doesn't give breaks.
Come on, ma'am. It's obvious she can't do anything about it. You are placing an unnecessary burden
It's
on a
like
young
8.
child.
okay, yeah, Kim is backing us up. I say we double
Yeah.
down. I thought.
Yeah, she's
I
like
thought
8.
Kim was, yeah.
What you're doing is wrong. Even I know that. I usually don't do anything.
You don't know anything.
It is true.
Oh, that's a good one.
Super overrough because choosing hands off. Forget I said anything. That one's incredibly sarcastic.
It's got to be 1 or 3. If we say 3, she's going to agree with us unsarcastically.
Yeah.
We have
1.
to do 1.
Yep. What you're doing is wrong. Even I know that, and I usually don't know
She
anything.
stands stiff and severe, silently fuming. 10 or so seconds pass without change.
Oh no. Hold on. I need to invite her inside and apologize. She must be freezing out there.
God, she's gonna do something very sarcastic.
There. I don't know what to say to you. My husband, he tries to teach me business lessons. I have what my mother called a dull mind. All this stress.
God.
It sounds like both the husband and the mother treat her the way she treats Annette.
Dang. You're looking at to your husband and your mother. Just not compassionately. This is certified. We realize a human who totally lacks human empathy and is probably a psychopath, but like, you know.
I mean, to be fair, when someone is being heavily abused by 2 other people in their life, it becomes incredibly easy for them to target someone else because what she's doing is
Yep,
she's
the large monkey hits the
compounding
medium
her
monkey.
trauma.
The medium monkey hits
Yep.
the small monkey.
Yep.
And they're all duking down the disco ball.
Yeah.
Imperceptibly large.
Do we just want to pop her bubble with number 1? Do we think that would have negative... I'm afraid to, but if you think number 1...
I mean, it'll get bad, but like, there's subsequent days to like continue the side quest if it's something. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, number 1.
Oh.
I forget we can...
Well, my mother was horrible, of
Yeah, you're not
course.
doing all this in one
Absolutely
everything over the
perverse
course of, like, a
energies
week.
around that person. But my husband,
My husband is completely different. Of course.
Is his husband Annette's father? Is she an only child? She shouldn't go to school anymore.
I don't want to question, like, because I feel like this
is she an only
older
child,
in
or
time.
is she the one she doesn't go to school?
Yeah. Maybe 3, yeah.
Yeah.
she's been too busy helping me here. So she studied at home this trimester. This is a temporary solution, of course.
Okay.
I assure you, I of all people understand the importance of education. She will be back in school the moment the store takes off.
With the horrible implication that if it doesn't,
Yeah, trust me. As someone who was homeschooled for a
Yep.
while under similar,
Yeah, if it doesn't,
I
oops.
have, funny enough, I have very similar life experiences to Annette here.
Raven Advocate 100, I saw Annette and I knew where this plotline goes, and I go, oh shit. Is it like
I don't
cool
know,
to have this happen in front of Raven?
This is why I feel so weird, but it is why I like once I saw Kim was there, cause I noticed like to be the only person fighting against that situation, and if Kim isn't there to back you up, there's really nothing you can do by yourself when you have
Yeah.
3 people. You know what I mean? So,
But if Kim
for
like
now-
Kim is by the book and he goes and he like respects the law and the systems, you know. If Kim's like this is
Yeah,
morally
Kim is
wrong
actually
and
good
legally
person.
questionable, cool.
I say we go number 2, and then afterwards we go number 4. I don't really want to
Yes,
touch number 1.
I'm afraid so. A real treat she is. It would be nice if she had... No, we couldn't have afforded more children, really. Not in this economy.
Dang.
A glimmer of sadness blinks through the well-crafted exterior.
Why not? Yes, of course, the economy.
Number 2, yeah.
Exactly.
Okay,
The woman
Something else
looks
like that.
aloof.
worth one to buy
Her
a book
features
or farewell
much
book
softer.
peddler.
Occasionally she glances at her daughter's silhouette.
Probably 2.
Number what? Yeah,
One.
number 2. Number 2.
But-
We can come back for her. For
Yep.
books.
We're gonna go
And
wander
now-
around.
These shelves are overburdened with books from the same series. You see the name Dick Mullen over and over.
Look through display of books, probably.
Yeah, I looked through the
Crime fiction is a disgrace,
books.
an asinine misrepresentation of the physical attributes of the arduous everyday work of actual police officers.
Yeah, about right.
These books greatly overstate the excitement of police work, glossing over how long it takes to actually follow up on leads and eliminate dead ends.
Yep.
What's more, they completely ignore the psychological hardships of year after year coming into contact with people during the worst days of their lives.
Yep.
Not a single mention of all the stress this work creates upon the officer's family. Detective fiction just doesn't tell the truth at all. Now, would you like a list of all the books found on the shelf?
Thanks, just a analysis that actually telling what's on the shelf. Sure thing.
Yeah. By the
You
way,
see
I
Dick
love.
Mullen on the job. Get Me Mullen.
I'll
The
say it after
stalwart
this.
adventures of Richard P. Mullen. Dick Mullen and the Murder in the Orchard. The sordid affair of Dick Mullen.
What do you think the over-under on Richard P. Mullen being Richard Penis Mullen? As a joke?
I think that might be the exact because Richard is already.
A
I'm
killing
wondering
is
if Mullen
declared.
is also a dick
Dick
joke.
Mullen
Yeah,
in the
maybe.
murder house. The final case
What
of
if they
Dick
literally like
Mullen.
dick and balls?
An obvious lie. Dick Mullen in the clock tower. The ordeals of Dick Mullen. Dauntless Dick. Dick Mullen's funeral pyre. The murder of
Okay,
Dick Mullen.
This is pretty clearly a Sherlock Holmes parody, considering like the last mainline Sherlock Holmes book was him dying on a fucking clock tower.
Yeah. But what I think is hilarious is the entire time we've been telling people that we don't even remember that we are a cop or what cops are.
Yeah.
And as soon as we find the Dick Mullen series, we remember.
Our hatred flares up and we go,
everything.
oh, this guy's a fucking sham.
Yeah, no, I
Optics and
remember
blows.
every detail of being a detective just to shit on Dick Mullen.
Dick Mullen dies?
Dick
Turns
Mullen
out he
dies.
fainted to solve a case.
And anymore?
Oh, let's just stop. No, anymore.
Are there?
We need to
Yes,
know how many
there's
more Dick
also
Mullens there are.
the dame who did it. Farewell, my Mullen. Faking death seems to be a common trope in the Mullen series. The morbid tales of Dick Mullen. A dark tide turns.
Goddamn.
Tragedy calls for Dick Mullen. Another one
Can't
with
stop
fake
doing
death.
it.
And, of course, Dick Mullen, the
You know this
murderer.
thing, Shen?
In order to catch a murderer, Dick Mullen
In a
must
follow-up
become
day?
the murderer.
Yep.
We're gonna get to. It's gonna give us the option to fake our death like Dick Mullen. I'm
God.
calling it now.
Yeah, there's going to be a point. There's going to be a point where we have to fake our death to, like, get the criminal.
After all this, you still haven't found the answer to the one question that matters. Who is Dick Mullen?
Reaction speed, sure.
58! Come on.
Come on, we have.
Your attempt to grasp at the answer fails. It seems very close by, pulsating just out of reach.
Raven, I'm gonna keep it a true 100. If we passed that one, I would 100% refer to this episode as Lucky 58.
Yeah,
Considering we'd have 3 58s in a row.
Dude, this is the most we've passed in an episode. This is
It
wild.
is. I can't believe our success all comes from like looking at a book at a bookstore.
The plaque on the shelf reads, Biographies of Famous People. You see, browsing through all the books with all their names makes your head spin. None of these seem important or relevant. It's all just vapid egoism.
Yep.
Suddenly, a particularly odd title catches your eye. It reads, High Speed Love, the tragic true love story of Jacob Irv and Alfie Delatraz, by one Cecilia Averbrook.
What's it about?
High Speed Love chronicles the romance between two of the finest tip-top tourney racers in history. One of them is the madcap driver, Jacob Irv. His blonde mane graces the cover. Next to Irv's life story, you see a slim biography of an Occidental rock star called the Anti-Star. He's famous for shooting morphine into one of his eyeballs and cocaine into the other.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? That sentence should not have started or ended that way.
No, that's what we call a sucker punch.
Next to that, Rivasholian radio personality Guillaume Bevy stands in front of a rundown drug den. He's a permanent fixture on Channel 8, reporting on real-life crime and ruining cops' days.
Damn.
I really must insist you buy one of the books. Reading them is not for free. Do still browse, though, but not too long.
God, she's the worst. She's the fucking worst. She runs a bookstore.
She understands she has erred against the customer and immediately corrects course.
I'm sorry, I did not mean to rush you. You are browsing. Go ahead. Take your time. Time is commerce.
Okay. More stuff to look at.
Several maps have been attached to a bulletin board hidden inside the alcove. They're held up by small pins. The board has come loose from one corner. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revachol, and a map of Martinez.
We should probably look at the map of Revachol to know where the fuck we are.
Yeah.
The north coast of a verdant island is shattered by the delta of a river. It is the River Esperance. Countless bridges put the shards back together, connecting city blocks to river islands. La Delta says a great artificial heart in the center, teeming with life forms and construction.
Nifty.
To the east, rolling hillsides, Le Jardin, Stella Marie, the suburbs of Saint-Baptiste, swallowed up into the megacity. They sound
I
rich
wish
to
we
you.
had more bridges.
This is Rivachol East. Hudon, it's somewhere to live. Not bad. Then there's Jamrock. It's bad. People shouldn't live there, but they do. Then Forburg. It's almost as bad and much larger. Then Coal City. It's the worst.
Dang.
Damn.
So we came the second worst district of the whole city.
Yeah.
Also, like you said,
Yeah.
you wish we had more bridges. Aren't there like two of them within a mile of us, man? Without giving away locations.
Yeah, there are.
Aren't
Yeah,
there
that's what I was gonna say.
two major bridges within like a mile of us? You can cross both of them on foot if you want to.
Not enough. We need more bridges.
Yeah, I forgot about giving away anything else. We live in a river town.
It's so small you can't even
I don't
see
even
it
know
on the
what
map.
country they
No,
think we live
wait.
in. We
There
live
it
in
is.
Chile.
North of Jamrock, the strip of coast next to the Greater Rivachol Industrial Harbour. It looks downright despondent. It's almost Coal City, to be honest.
Dang.
No, Coal City is worse. A charred limb. Rain falls on its slick black streets. And then there's the burnt-out quarter in the heart of Jamrock. Is it cold in this bookstore? Or is it just you?
Oh, shivers ideas.
No, this is somewhere to be. This is all you have. But it's still something. Streets and sodium lights, the sky, the world. You're still alive.
If Shivers tells you something's bad, I think it might be bad.
Yeah.
Number 4.
Yep. Okay, can I buy
I'm sorry,
snaps?
officer. The map of Martinez is the only one available.
Hey.
The other two are not for sale anymore. And besides, you could scarcely afford them. They're quite valuable, though they might not look it. The map of Martinez is 90 cents, though.
Why is one Martinez so cheap?
That old thing. It's an out-of-date map of a tourist location that never was nor came to be.
Dang. Wouldn't that technically make it, like, in a couple of decades, like, an artifact, you know? Like a collector item?
Yeah, but
in, like, a decade?
Say, we're gonna have our character buy that and
When some design
pocket
studio people tried to spruce the place up 4 or 5 years ago, they also renovated the horse statue, set up those coin-operated viewers, and designed the new street lamps.
That's something. What
They
happened
didn't
then?
get that far, for some reason. A shame the project never got going. Would be nice if someone fixed Martinez up. All these ruins are bad for business.
I'm thinking we pay the 90
I don't
cents.
want to,
honestly.
But what's the chance?
42, no way.
Wow.
And also, there's probably
so
consequences for
doable.
stealing stuff. There's probably for sure consequences for
Yeah.
stealing stuff.
We can convince her it was the curse. It compelled us.
They possessed us. I need to steal this.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I need to
Let's-
steal this. No, let's just buy it.
I don't think we went to the trash can full of bottles, so yeah, let's buy it and then.
Always good to be informed of your surroundings.
Okay.
Now leave, yeah.
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
Let's
There's
go.
also a wide range of paranatural literature.
Yep.
Amidst the various books, you find one written by someone named Matthias W. Dundas. It's about wholeness, unity, balance. The point of the book, and many others on this shelf, is to give people medicinal advice in situations where they don't have access to
Dang,
paid
that
health
fucking sucks.
services.
How's that work?
Wild. Yeah, how does that
It
work?
serves platitudes, while also telling everyone that traditional medicine, the kind people don't have access to and which costs more than this book, is garbage and would only give you cancer anyway, without even curing your cold or anything.
Very cool and normal.
Wholeness, unity, balance, on the other hand, can basically take care of anything. Though it is important to note, when it's up to your mind to heal yourself, then it's because of your mind that you're ill in the first place.
Interesting.
Various paranatural
yeah.
books still litter the shelf.
Well, that's not nearly
yeah,
as
those
supernatural.
weren't-
Those aren't supernatural.
I
I
was
was thinking
hoping-
ghosts. I was thinking ghost hunting.
Those were like spiritual, not paranatural.
No, that was
I mean,
that was the
like-
self-help book section. What's this?
Is that the rated R
You
where
see
the
a
curse
set of
actually
tattered
is?
curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for
Nope,
employees
that's
only.
where the curse is. Shepard, what's on the curtains? Trinket, pull open the curtains, ignore the curtains, now leave. What's behind the curtains?
I like number 1.
Nothing. Now please go back to browsing the books.
Dang.
Don't you feel compelled to look at the books? The books are all you care about.
Damn. God, I hate this lady. She's the worst.
Yeah. Why is she? Wait.
Oddly
She's
enough,
trying to
the more she
hypnotize
tries
us.
to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become.
I'm gonna pull open the curtains. I'm gonna see.
Yeah.
Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers.
I'm a cop.
Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
Yeah, no, she's 100% trying to like hypnotize or something.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
Incredible. This is about curse. That's
Yeah,
why you're
because
afraid.
if you
And he's
look,
a different police
it also
officer.
mentioned she was talking about playing with her amulet too.
Yep.
I think
that's
her
gonna be
amulet's
controversial.
related to this.
I don't care. You can't stop me. I'll open them. Continue.
Number 1.
Yep. This is about the curse. That's
No,
why
it's
I'm
just
saying.
a storeroom for the employees. I told you. Now please step
I'm a
away from
police
the
officer.
curtains.
I need to get in there.
Why? It's not like anyone was killed there. I am sorry. I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow that.
I gotta investigate
You'll only
everywhere.
make things worse and unleash
This
the
isn't like
powers.
America where hey, you need to have a warrant to go into someone's house. This is the power of European police.
Yeah, number 3. Number 3.
You do? My God, even more reasons not to mess with the curtains. Just step away,
I don't care, I'm
dear
gonna
sir.
open it.
No!
Fuck you.
Please just talk to me, officer. Come here and let's talk this through before...
Lies. Rip them open, we say. There is something mysterious about
Thanks,
the
Little
curtains.
Vampire.
Be careful. You see a tattered set of curtains and a polyhedron-shaped cage-like trinket.
This time for real.
Ooh, wait.
Or examine the cage like trinket.
He changed it. He said polyhedron shaped.
Yeah.
He only said cage.
You see some kind of charm. An irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straw. Inside, a disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you.
Her pen is a fish tail, so it's the other half that charm.
Aside from poking at it
we should have stared at
suspiciously,
that first.
there is nothing else to do with the fish head charm at this time.
Room part for
The
real.
curtains remain shut before you.
Okay.
You see a dimly lit
What?
room full of dusty furniture
No,
and
that's fine,
trash.
that's fine.
A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary
Inland
little
Empire had said to
cage-like
be safe,
trinkets.
so I was gonna
Your
see
shadow
what talking to her
looming
did
over it
and
like
then
an
rip them
omen.
open, but we were gonna rip them open anyways.
Yep.
I warned
So-
you, you're unleashing forces beyond your understanding.
I'm gonna fight a ghost. I'm gonna go fight a ghost. I'm going in there. I'm gonna fight that ghost. I'm gonna fight him.
Ooh, let's talk to Kim now. Does he sense the ghost?
Forge of man.
Oh,
Instead
shit.
of
Oh,
handrails,
shit.
You're like unhuman haircut, fancy masculinity. No saying rude and irony. Put their head in such machine.
Yes?
Convince kid. No, we need more Inland Empire.
Damn.
Nothing. Let's go fight a ghost. Let's go fight a ghost.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of little oddly shaped trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked. What if you just break it down?
Maybe I should break it down. Not before I strategize, knocked on the door, pain threshold of 42. Maybe I should break it down, but not before I strategize.
Okay, but
That's
knocking would be
right.
really funny.
Take in your surroundings. You need to have a solid ground and a proper posture if you want to succeed.
Check your
The
surroundings.
room is dimly lit and littered with old barbershop rubbish. But the path,
about the door?
it's made of a solid block of wood, but it has stood there for ages. The hinges are old and coated with a carmine layer of rust. It should
Knock
be
on the
doable.
door.
Only an echo. No one is there.
I think before you destroy property, like, this is a red check, I think you should maybe, like, talk to her and be like, hey, do you have a key? I'm gonna ask for a key, because I'm a cop, and you can't stop me from getting the key.
I wasn't kidding when I said we're parapsychologically done.
I'm a rebel. I live
Clearly
my own
don't care
rule.
about the
I
consequences.
detect it's like emanations from
What gives
within
you
us
the
and how to
right?
investigate. I think 3, honestly.
Yeah.
Don't expect my help from now on. The back door is locked and I threw away the key. I won't trifle with... Do look at the books, though. The books compel you.
Well, that sucked. Oh, hey, it's Annette! I just
I
realized.
feel so okay. I do kind of feel
I'm
bad
sorry,
for her because,
sir.
like,
I can't
her
talk right
husband
now. I'm very
and
busy with my homework.
grandmother
I have so much
are
homework
like
now.
fucking with her,
Yeah.
and now she's got this like curse, and
Yeah.
everybody that comes in the store is like, "Hey, I want to check out the curse. Why won't
Yeah,
you just
fair.
buy my books?
You know,
I wanna
fair.
put my daughter in school."
You know, fair.
You just can't win.
What are you doing now?
Math. It's really difficult. Like, really. They
I'm sure if
say
we, like,
you need it to
maxed
get
intelligence,
rich.
we'd
Better
for
than
sure, like,
standing outside
do
in
her
the
math
cold, I
homework
guess.
for her.
Oh, I found something while you were away.
What is it?
I thought this would fit you. Like,
Tick Ball's
thanks for
hat!
helping out. Not me. The city, I mean. Like a detective does.
It's
I
a
love
fedora. A detective hat. Okay, I get it. You look like Dick Mullen, except I'm an actual police officer. Wait, where'd you get it?
I like number 3. Ignore crime. She's a small child. Small children can't commit crimes.
Just what Dick Mullen would ask. I got it from behind the curtains. I'm not really supposed to go there.
Okay.
A detective hat.
Yes, just like the one Dick Mullen wears all the time.
That's fun.
You'll look way more serious with that. Right, I have to get back to my homework now. Before Mum notices. Man,
What a nice kid.
this is hard.
I think I'm gonna check out that cool, fun hat that we have.
Yeah. I think it might.
Oh, yeah. One encyclopedia.
Ooh.
We look
It
smart.
makes us smarter.
Which means we are smart.
Oh, hey, wait. What does our shirt do again?
Sure.
Because we have wife beater. and then we have normal shirt.
Which is conceptualization. Minus one suggestion.
No, let's keep physical.
Yep. Let's check the map also, because we interact with this.
The worn map features the patchwork grid of the streets of Martinez, with directions to appropriately touristy locations. Year 48, your finger moves through the various streets, across Rue de Saint-Ghislain and Rue Saint-Sipar, over Saint-Brun and Martinez North.
Nifty.
Finally, coming to a halt on the spot where you are currently standing, although the map gives no such indication itself.
Well, yeah, no shit. Was you saying, yeah, you are here? Type shit.
That's fucking hilarious.
God, I really am stupid.
Wait, can we interact with the photo again?
Yeah.
I believe we updated the stat since
An
we
intricate
looked
web
at
of
it.
blue
Did you get him
lines
to tell his
stretches
story
across
this
the
time?
torso of the hanged man, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time the lines intersect,
Maybe, let's see.
the pattern still kind of has an
Nope.
ethnic feel to it.
Maybe for you?
Gone.
Nope. Nothing. What's meaning is
For you to someone close to the victim
Nope.
might know.
So close to victim
Okay,
right now.
put the photo
Okay.
away.
Yeah, no, nothing. Now, I think of the actual body which you did talk to, or at least try to talk to.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Hyamdal somewhere.
What's the display?
Rows and rows of Hyamdala men blur your vision. You make out some titles. Man from Hyamdal and the Mammoth Riders. Man from Hyamdal, Return to Hyamdal. And the solipsistic Man from Hyamdal and the Hyamdal Man.
Good God. Enough!
Good God, how many are
Maybe
there?
100. Man from Hyamdal
God.
and the sages at the end of the world. Man from
there's
Hyamdal
so
and
many.
the false god. Man from Hyamdal and the scorched earth. Man from
No
Hyamdal.
crabs.
Those snow crabs are worse than they sound.
Is that all?
Not
Nope,
even
there's more.
close. Man from Hyamdal in hell. Man from Hyamdal and the forest of slaves. Man from Hyamdal under the lake.
Trial of death.
Man from Hyamdal.
The world of
Burning.
Yamdal!
There's even the Trial of Death.
Yeah.
A pastoral combat gamebook
my
set
God,
in
yeah,
the
we
world
have
of
to.
Hyamdala Man. And so much more.
Please.
Twinge
Yeah!
of your head makes
Oh
you
my
flinch. Your eye starts twitching.
What was that?
Your hand reaches toward a book with glossy cover art of the very muscular Man from Hyamdal in chains, kneeling in front of a staircase leading to a throne. A woman, she's laughing at him, belittling him. Between the throne and the Hyamdala Man lies a bonfire, casting shadows on the wall. The shadow of the woman's headdress looks like a pair of devil horns. The title reads, Man from Hyamdal and the Devil Woman.
We'll go with
Interesting.
2.
Yeah.
The display rack before you is burdened under piles of Man
$9.
from Hyamdal
Jesus.
novels.
Yeah, that's fucking expensive.
Wild.
We're not getting that anytime soon.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
There are
get outta
so many better things we can spend money on in this game.
This is where the game goes, you better have money, bitch. Pick up them fucking cans. Pick up that can.
God. This game treats us as if like we have a job that pays us.
No, expressly we don't have money for our hotel. Nope, locked. What's this?
An old call box with a matrix
Oh.
of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
So many. Let's do all of them.
An off-key melody starts playing after you ring the doorbell. Then a woman picks up the receiver.
Kuno, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid games.
Finds me, please open the door. I'm trying to get in. Please open the door. So I was just trying to ring doorbells on anything important.
It's gotta be 1 or 3.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry, officer. I thought you were... But the doorbell is broken, and the bookstore shouldn't even be on the list anymore. So I
Whoa!
can't help you. Please don't call here again.
Actually a fucking ghost. Holy shit. We found a ghost.
Wild.
It's a doorbell.
A single beep indicates that the line has gone dead.
Oh, this one.
You ring the doorbell,
No,
but just seeing the words Andro Orlando gets your hackles up. Its very existence is a threat to your masculinity,
What?
to say nothing of your hair.
Boxing with this.
All you hear
Nope.
is static, but no one answers
Okay.
the call.
24
You
something?
ring the doorbell, but nothing
background there?
happens.
Wild.
You wait for a
Nope.
minute or two, but all you get from the call box is silence.
Federal
Looks like
taxi?
someone has
Nope.
melted half the plastic off with a lighter. The doorbell doesn't work anymore. You hear static from the intercom speaker. It sounds as if
Oh.
someone has picked up the receiver, but
Hello?
isn't saying anything.
Hello?
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric.
Whoa! It's a person.
Have you come to place an order?
Shipping's yes, hello, I'd like to come inside the building, please. Lie, yes, I'm going to place an order.
2?
2? Yeah.
Sorry, my speakers are messed up and
Oh my god.
I can hear you though.
The
What?
lieutenant exchanges a look with you.
Oh. Sorry?
You? Oh my god. I didn't think I would hear your voice.
Whoa. Maybe just a heads up your microphone in the background. Pick it up. Cool.
It's a woman, and she knows you. Your
Damn it,
heart beats
electrochemistry.
faster. No, something's wrong here. Are you sure she's talking to you?
Who are you? Where are you? Kim, stand up straighter. It's me. Here I am again, crawling back into your life. Probably
1.
1
I
year.
was already kind of.
Michelle, just please.
Oh no.
Sounds like a ghost. Wind blows through your clothes and you feel detached from your surroundings.
Shivers?
Inside the building, a cold memory hangs.
Why
Shivers,
did you
Brooke.
even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
Of course I care, it's just that I've been going through some tough times. Hold on, tell you what's going on. What did I do?
It's gotta be 1.
Yeah.
At the same time, so
Ever since I came to work here, it's different. As if my mind's been wiped clean.
Oh. That's interesting.
A spot of static
Wild.
overrides her words. When she speaks again, it sounds like she's submerged.
It's so nice.
Oh no.
It's so nice to be able to finally forget.
Forget what?
She sounds like she's about to cry. The cold is deep under your skin, as if you were talking to someone who's 100 years away. Somewhere inside the building, water is flooding the cellar floor.
Oh no. Oh god, please don't cry.
She doesn't answer.
Hey, you still there?
Silence.
Yeah.
The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay.
I'm thinking 2.
Or 1.
Another seagull passes by. It's getting cold standing here, staring at the silent call box.
It must have been some kind of faulty wiring. We should maybe stop playing with this doorbell. It looks ancient.
Yeah, I think 2.
You press the number sign on the
Well, that was
keypad
fucking
that
horrifying.
terminates the call. 12 name cards on the call box read,
Why is Kim doing nothing?
Yeah. Like, that was actual, honest to god, like, psychological horror, right?
That we didn't we were kind of low key joking when we meant we were gonna show him a ghost. Like
That was
we
a
meant,
ghost. That was a ghost.
Yeah, we meant Casper, not fucking Slimer.
But with that, that's the end of the episode. On the next episode, we're gonna fuck around more with this doorbell and probably do some more stuff. But, with that, goodbye. Raven, say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.